Hello guys. Welcome in and welcome back to 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. Thank you so much for joining me for this general love message, the general love read. We're going to get right in. Oh, and thank you for stopping and allowing me to read for you. We're going to get right into it with the 1212 makeshift deck. Heavenly Father God, bless this video and bless the collector with a truthful and resonating message. Let's see what the energy of this general love message is, what the collective needs to know. Look, first card flip up is vibrate high, my high vibrational collective. What they need to know. Vibrate high. Yeah, let's do it this way. It look like I can see it out there better. Vibrate high. So my high vibrational collective, what's the love message that they need to know at this time? Please and thank you. What is the love message that my collective needs at this time? I gotta chase cards, y'all. Let's see what is on the deck. Hope. Vibrate high. Hope. Okay. What else? What is my high vibrational collective hoping for? What is the energy of this love reading? This love message? What is this? Ask your spirit guides. You walked away. Okay. All right, high vibrational collective. Looks like gotta go to your spirit guides about something here you still have on your heart, something you still have in your mind, you're thinking about. Look, your guides are listening. That's why they want you to ask. Okay. Ask for the confirmation you need, the information you need, the guidance is what I heard for someone that you need in this. Again, maybe a healing state or a healing phase right now. But again, ask your guides what you need to know and how to proceed in this love journey that you're on. What's the energy of this message? Tell the collective what they need to see and know. Fiction. Oh, fiction. Okay. Fiction. Falsehoods, lies, secrets, stories, illusions. What else? What's the energy of this love reading? Leave. Okay. So someone here, my collective, had to walk away and had to leave. You know, looks like someone they love, someone they cared about, maybe a soul partnership, twin flame, because of why, spirit? What is the energy of this reading? We got beautiful. First of all, because you vibrated higher than them. You know what I mean? Maybe their energy was not sufficient. It's how I got it. That beautiful card is going to be like an emperor energy. I have vibrate high here was the first to come out. Listen, this separation or rejection, breakup, whatever, it may actually be protection that's happening for you is how I'm getting this. Protection from whatever this fiction energy is, whatever the illusion. What else? What is the energy of this love read? What's the collective need to know? Look, man, playing games. I can't make it up. So that's what it is. The player that created illusions, playing games, putting you in a third party. They're the reason you had to walk away. You know, leave this behind. Make a head over heart decision here. Yeah, because with hope, you know, you love this person again, or you could have wanted more from what you and this person had going on, but they was playing games. And what else? Let's get one or two more, then we'll get some oracle cards. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. Him. Yeah, man. That's divine masculine energy. So I got divine feminine and divine masculine energy here, confirming, you know, your soul contracts, soul mates, twin flames, and things like that. confirmation, of things like that and connections like that. That's why it's so powerful and magnetic here. That's why there's still all this unconditional love or hope. Yeah, was what I got in this. But again, your person had to raise their vibration or has to, come up out of this player energy in order for things to move forward here. Or that's what you're hoping, collective. Yeah, I can't make it up. True connection. Yeah. So someone here in my collective is hoping, again, that their divine masculine, divine feminine, soulmate, soul partner, twin, whatever resonates, will stop playing these games, stop telling these lies, leave behind, look, trust the divine on the bottom of my deck, leave behind whatever these blockages, third parties and things are, and come back in this higher vibrational energy. Someone in my collective wants their person to leave behind this toxic and low vibrational bull. Yeah. Let's get some oracle cards, y'all. Let's see. What are we pulling over this? What are we pulling over this? Someone in my collective wants their person to change here. Let's do this blockages. Let's shuffle these. Oh my goodness, I keep bumping the table, y'all. I'm so sorry. Let's shuffle these singles and relationships. It's a what's blocking you oracle deck, if I'm not mistaken. The blockages, the issues, the problems. Again, playing these games, creating illusions, putting you through, karmic cycles and things like that, and it's all out of what is toxic energy. Show the collective what they need to see and know regarding this person's energy, regarding these blockages, problems, games, regarding this low vibrational and toxic energy. Vulnerable. And past trauma. Listen, vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. So we're talking about someone, collective, that I knew they didn't vibrate as high as you. They, again, are confirmation of true soulmates and things like that. But they have the work to do. Vulnerability. That we talking about blocked heart chakras and things like that, along with traumas. Past trauma was the next card out. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. These are the true issues and blockages, if you will, problems behind why this person was in that low vibrational energy, the toxic and, again, karmic things for your person to work on. Here is what we're talking about. Yeah, the reason you walked away, for confirmation, clarification, and information. Maybe it's you didn't know, but I feel like my high vibrational collective knew something wasn't right. That's why you walk, You made a head over heart choice here. You went to your spirit guides because you knew what type of connection this was. You knew they didn't. And even if they did, they still moved in what was this broken, again, big ass egos and toxic and hazardous, and it's all actually fueled by what's trauma and insecurity and blockages. They moved in all that energy, and it created a bunch of karma because they knew they were not supposed to fuck over what is divine feminine, divine masculine. They knew you were a good person. They knew you loved them, and they chose to do it anyway. Well, they getting karma. Or they have karma to go through. Again, during the separation, during the breakup, during the distance, too risky. You feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. See what I'm saying? Scared for somebody. Fear. to open their heart, open up, allow the collective's healing, sweet and loving energy in. Be reciprocal with my collective here. Look, you aren't communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. See what I'm saying? They couldn't. For somebody, your person couldn't communicate clearly. They were blocked. You know, they was, again, stirring in pots. They didn't know what the hell they was doing while they was messing over divine feminism, masculine, stirring up karma, fear, loneliness. You stay in bad relationships, look, because you are lonely. Be okay with yourself. So we're talking about having to come into what is self-acceptance, self-love, higher versions of themselves. Yeah. This is why my collective walked away. You know, this is why you chose chose to leave again. Despite the connection being true, despite feeling strongly and passionately connected to this person, you had to. Look at all this. Look at all that they had to deal with. They had going on. Procrastinate on the bottom of the deck. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. And then, for somebody, they just got you waiting around again, making you an option. Not making anything official. Just, you name it, honey. You know. Yeah. So there we have it, you know, to talk about again why you walked away, these blockages, the things that had your partners, your partnerships, the people on your mind, and these low vibrational and toxic ass energies, man. Oh my goodness. Again, the separation, breakup, even what is silent treatment and no contact right now is for work to be done. Shadow work, healing, confronting these issues, confirmation. They don't want me to say it, but it's okay. Let's get another oracle deck here. Let's get you another one and go a little further. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. Oh, yeah, let's do what's in the Heart's Hidden Secrets. Yeah, let's do Heart's Hidden Secrets as well. So again, you know, I just done pulled the curtain back completely on your person to expose the reasons why. Again, the true reasons why. Yeah, they was in all that low vibrational ass energy. Truth be told, again, they got blockages, traumas, fears. You know, and that's really why they was moving like they was moving. But I'm telling you, they messed over the wrong one, and now again, someone person is getting karma. While my collective is healing, working on themselves, talking to their spirit guys, and praying, meditating, doing the work necessary to keep their vibration high. Keep your vibration high is how I'm hearing it, and send what is this revolutionary and healing energy to this person. Yeah, my collective walked away from these illusions, lies, and your BS is what happened. and again, now is the chance for that person to do the work. I really feel like someone here in my collective with that hope, that's what you asked for, that's what you're hoping for, along with your own healing, self-love, growth. You ask for this person to have some of that too, to get what they need. Look, running on the bottom of the deck, ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. Yes, the separation, again, distance, breakup, things like that. It's for it is divinely orchestrated. It is for a reason. Again, perhaps you needed to set boundaries, you know, with some of this hazardous behavior from what is, again, your soulmate here. So that don't mean that they don't have to do the work to match your energy. You know, 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. But let's get into Heart's Hidden Secrets. And again, what I keep feeling is, despite distance, breakup, non-communication, things like that, my collective hoping, wishing, praying that this person gets the help they need, get the healing they need, have the awakening they need, and can return, or can reconnect, in the right vibration here. Show the collective, show us what we need to see and know. How does the collective feel about this? Look, chemistry. Yeah, attraction, spark, and passion. I know it. My collective, you love this person. This is your person. Again, you could feel this intense. So could they. But while they were refusing to do the work, you were asking your spirit guides and talking to the divine about exactly what you were feeling, exactly what this chemistry was, and what it is. Again, look, past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons. What it is, again, is a soulmate, twin flame. For someone, it's your karmic twin flame. That's how I heard it. It is your karmic twin flame. They are, again, in karmic energy for either creating it, or the universe, the divine, has them along your path because you had self-work to do. See, you had self-love and healing to do. You had to put up boundaries. You had to learn to love and respect yourself enough to choose yourself over any and everything. It's how I got it. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. But yeah, this is, again, past life partnership, soul connect. Look, and one day, look, you did. One day, someday, somewhere, somehow, yes, someone in my collective said, one day, or again, hopefully this person, my person, the person, on your mind can have the awakening, can feel and know the same things that I know, can recognize. Hoping on the bottom of the deck, expecting, faith, and manifesting. I can't make it up. Yeah. You are hoping and praying that this person, again, can have the experience they need to raise their vibration and love you the correct way. Look, collective, open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. Yeah. Receptive, to open up to the love that you have for them, this love you were trying to give them and show them. I heard pour on them for someone because you tried to help them with these insecurities. You tried to help them through these traumas. Someone in my collective, your love, your vibration, your energy was one that this person, a genuine love, they had never experienced anything like that before in their life. Even from their own parents, even out of their own family, their own lineage and bloodline, had never run into a spirit as pure with love as yours. And while you were, shining this bright light of love on them, they just stayed this creature of darkness, this damn demonic, because of their own blockages, where they are on the path. They got to do the work. While, again, you continue to work on yourself, collective. What else? Give me one more, and then we'll get some confessions from this person. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. What else? It's okay, collective. We love who we love. It's okay. Hoping back on the bottom. It is okay for you to be filled with hope and love who you love and want this person back and want them back in the correct energy. It is okay. Pretending, mask, and exaggeration. You do not have to, again, bluff or pretend or mask, cover. What is your true feelings? For me, you can't cover the true feelings from the divine, from spirit, from God. You can't cover your true feelings, again, and this hope that you have for this person to get their act together, to get the healing. Again, they need to get the awakening, whatever it is that they need to recognize just what type of love you have for them, to recognize just what type of soulmate connection this is, again, and how you all have been connected lifetime over lifetime over lifetime. This is beautiful. You hoping and praying, and that is fine. That is fine. I did collective, got that confirmation, from again, what is love for this person from my collective. Now let's get some confession messages from your person. We're gonna do unsaid feelings of love. If you guys are enjoying the message, you know what to do. Hit like, comment, subscribe. It helps me grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Let me shuffle these and see what this person has to say for themselves. Right here in this. Might even pull one or two for you, collective. 12 Heartbreak Hotel. All right, let's see. What does this person want and need to say to the collective? What does this person want and need to say to the collective? The person on the collective's mind. I'm sorry that I let my pride and ego come between us. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? What else? They sorry. They was too prideful. Again, blown up ass egos and all of that. It's all a cover for insecurities, traumas, brokenness, and all of that. They sorry. Look, maybe I am meant to be alone on this journey. Listen, confirmation again of this. The separation, breakup, non-commitment, things like that, it being divinely orchestrated because they have to do this part alone. Your person has to do this awakening, this breakthrough alone. They have to come into their own better version with them, the universe, and their spirit, guys. That's who it's between. That's how I got it. That's why I got that big message of my collective, like pouring and shining and, giving this person so much love, and they just would not. They got to heal. They got to do their awakening, whatever, on their own. We'll talk more about it. Yeah, I'm going to give one or two for my collective. Show me what the collective has to say. Please and thank you. Show us what the collective has or wants to say. First card up. It starts and ends with us, you and me together. What I said, I know, collector, it's okay. It's okay. Love who you want to love. And don't let no damn body tell you can't love who. And that's the thing. Shout out to one of my favorite readers. That's always like that. Listen, players fuck up too. Players need work too, need help too, all of that. And nobody can judge you for that. No judgment. Love and light. Truth. It's okay to love this person. And again, want them to return. And what is the correct energy? I surrender to this journey. And the lesson it gives. Yeah, this is definitely my collective that's in separation. I'm finding the strength to end these cycles. Bottom of the deck, And while you and your person go through what the divine has along the paths for you to go through and to be able to come back together in the correct energy here. Yeah, this is beautiful, y'all. Let's put these away. I love it. Let's put these away. I think we're ready for tarot. Let's get some tarot cards. Oh, yeah, I think I'm ready for tarot. 12. Heartbreak Hotel. Let me pull them out. Yeah, so again, you had to walk away. The breakup had to happen. Separation, divorce, whatever. It had to take place because of the work that needs to be done. By you and your person. That's how I got it correct. For those of you that are based on where you are on the path, still healing. You know what I mean? Still questioning. Go to your spirit guides. Still confused. Go to your spirit guides. They're listening. They want you to come to them. Again, it is not always easy. I get it, to walk away. But what is meant for you is for you. Period. What is meant for you, collective, is for you. And it's for you in the right way. It's for you in the right way. Yeah. Let's get into these tarot cards. 12, Heartbreak Hotel. Let's see. Show the collective what else they need to see regarding this connection here. Show the collective what else they need to see regarding this connection. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius coming off of that night. Yeah, what you need to see is, again, this work that's happening, the work that's taking place. Someone's person is already currently, whatever, working right now, working towards, that's how I'm getting that night, actively working towards this work on themselves, actively on this journey of having to confront shadow, having to, again, see professionals, having to have family talks and deal with past and childhood traumas, and do, someone is actively, your person is actively working on that. That's why they're not coming forward. Again, that's what the separate, look at the Ace of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom of the deck. That is what the distance, time, and things like that is for right now, collective. What else? What else does the collective not see? Look, the Nine of Wands. But they are persistent. They will persevere through this. Your person is going to make it through these changes. I heard that someone will be experiencing life changes. Someone's person will experience life changes again during this time of separation. That could be what is the energy behind the separation. But again, this is fighting through it. This is standing firm. The fight, despite being beat up, being tried time after time after time. Your person is strong enough, is what I heard here. They're hoping that you'll hold on. Hold on and wait for them was what I heard for somebody as well. Yeah. So what you don't see, again, is that your person is strong enough to do this work. Yeah. Yeah. Some of my collective, maybe you said never. Well, we never say never. We are not the judges of that. You know what I mean? So that's again, that's why they're not moving forward. They're doing this work. What else? What else? Two more. The Four of Pentacles in reverse towards Virgo and Capricorn. Listen, what you don't see is them releasing what no longer serves them. Them releasing bad habits, tendencies, them releasing bad attitudes, them releasing oh gosh, disruptive communication. And I'm just getting so much on that, but they are releasing, fill in the blank. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it turned up with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they're releasing what is these lies and again these illusions that was creating stories. Yeah, they're releasing oh my goodness. For somebody's person, they letting go of the mask. They're literally releasing, living behind what has been an illusion their entire life. That's how I got it on that Seven of Cups. I did. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, 12-12, Heartbreak Hotel. They are letting it go. They're not gonna hide anymore and pretend anymore and keep you in what is, oh my goodness, competition energy anymore. Yeah, they're releasing that. That's what you don't see, that your person really is releasing that. Collective, you may be releasing something here as well with that. Again, stepping out of illusion and delusion energy, releasing I'm getting it as like naiveties. You releasing certain naive ideas and perspectives about love and people and connections and things like that as well. Yeah, what else? Wow. What else? Let's get a couple more. What is that? It is the King of Pentacles. Yes. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Standing on business, security. Got their shit together. What you do not see is this person again. Look, with the Justice in reverse. What you don't see is the losses that this person has had to take. Yeah. You know, man, somebody lost in court, somebody lost their job, somebody lost their business. Oh, and you know what else I got was an ego death. Somebody got knocked down a peg, thinking they was all that, you know, up on this. What you don't see again is this change in arrogance and attitude and things like that from this person. That's how I'm getting it. Yeah. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, big scales, Libra coming off the Justice, Taurus, Virgo, Cap, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, all out here on the board. Look what's on the bottom of my deck, man. The Hangman. What you don't see it coming and, you know, don't expect is this new perspective from this person, this new found perspective. Again, someone in my collective said never, you know, how this person would never change and what, but we're not supposed to do that. God, the divine, the universe, that's who's in charge of that, you know, of our development, our evolving. And that's what's happening. Again, during the separation, breakup, time being spent apart, ghosting and stuff like that, it is for the evolution of your person. It's for your evolution as well. Ascension, transition. Fill in the blank. Take what resonates, guys. Leave what does not. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. Let's get some connection messages over this to wrap it up. What deck here? What deck we gonna pull? Let's do when two hearts meet. Soul connections when two hearts meet. Yeah, let's do that one. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel, guys. If you've enjoyed the read, you know what to do. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. It helps me grow the channel and I greatly appreciate it. Let's see what is coming out of this deck right here. That's me. Also, see real quick when I got the recording going, if I can. Fine. What did I do with it? I'm gonna pull y'all, but I got the guidebook for this deck. If you will bear with me. I have the guidebook for this deck. I thought I was gonna be able to pull it up. I won't take too much time. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. I'd have pulled it up before I started if I'd have known that I would be guided to pull from it. I promise y'all. I have this guidebook on here. I thought I had it pinned on my, but okay. Oh well, we ain't gonna worry about it. Thank you, Heavenly Father. We ain't gonna worry about it. Let's get into it. I don't want to burn too much time on the video. Love, light, sending you love and light. 1212 Heartbreak Hotel. What does the collective need to see and know regarding this connection? Please and thank you. What does the collective need to see and know regarding this connection? Thank you, Heavenly Father. Again, I apologize for not having the guidebook. Excuse me, the guidebook for this Oracle deck ready. I would have had it out and ready to go if I had known. This is a large stack. We're not taking them. We're gonna take these two here. These are two. Oh gosh, no. Oh gosh, no. Sorry, collective. Now, that was a complete accident. I rebuke that, trying to mess up my stuff. All right, the last two messages. Soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust the process. Yeah, I can make it up. Confirmation again of the evolution work that's being done, the transition, and it just taking time because both you and the person on your mind have this work to do. Intense. The intensity of a true soul connection, confirmation, yeah, includes great highs and great lows. So again, while this may be a low period, again, no contact, no communication and things like that, it is divinely orchestrated because this work, this soul work, this shadow work has to be done to raise vibrations here and to be able to come back in what is the appropriate energies. That's what I have for you guys. I apologize for all of the issues. I am sending you love and light. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like, comment, subscribe. Help me grow the channel. If you're interested in personal reads, I am available. Check the description of the channel and the description of this video for the site to book those readings. Until we meet in the next one, excuse me, thank you. Bless you.